Hey, good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to present a topic on automation using Hangfire. Hangfire is a open source component in .NET world where you can create background jobs very easily. You know, typically in a .NET web application or in case of any web application, it is very difficult to do the background jobs consistently because various web servers have features where the web server will stop the process of application if there are no requests coming to that. For example, imagine a case where a user is placing an order in your website, and after user submit the order, you need to send an email to the customer that order is placed successfully, and then you want to take action of connecting to the payment gateway and then deduct the money from the credit card, right? And if you do all these things in a synchronous fashion, the user has to wait so long until everything is completed. But to improve the user experience, you want to separate those tasks in the background so that the user can finish the order very quickly. So you can create a job of checking with payment gateway and run it in the background, or maybe you can create a task which is sending an email to the user and run it in the background. In a typical .NET web application, you can do that using different components, different methodologies, but they are all very difficult to manage and they are not very easy. But with Hangfire, you can very easily do this, and also Hangfire supports batch processing. That means you can create one client, Hangfire client, where you can submit the jobs, but you can create a separate process to process those jobs, and you can scale it to any number of servers. That's the beauty of the Hangfire, and it is very easy to do it. And with the Hangfire, there are a lot of advantages. The thing is, you can create different kinds of jobs. One is fire and forget. That means you want to do a job only once. You just fire the job and forget, and it will take care, and the Hangware will take care of it running it. Or you can schedule a job. You want to run a job at particular time, so that you can schedule the job to run at a specific time. And also you have continuation jobs. That means you want to run a job, and immediately after that is run successfully run, you want to do another job. That means the second job will only run after the first job runs successfully. And the fourth one, most important one, is the recurring jobs. You want to schedule a job which will run every week, every Monday, 8 p.m., every specific time. You can configure very easily with it. Traditionally, if you want to do this kind of recurring jobs, what we do is we typically create a Windows service and then schedule it in the Windows as a service, and then run that using a scheduler or something like that. Or maybe you can create a console application and configure that using the console Windows scheduler. These are all very difficult to manage, and if you want to do the same job, assume that you want to run it every Monday one job and every Tuesday one job. So you have to create two applications and configure separately. So there are very difficult challenges to do this in a traditional way, but with Hangfire, you can easily configure these cron jobs using very simple syntax, which will take care of running at the specified time interval recursively. So we started implementing Hangfire in one of the project where we used to run reports. We need to generate a lot of reports to our clients and send it to them every Monday, every Thursday, every Friday, and every monthly. So there are so many variations. So typically, those jobs are typically the same, where you need to call a procedure, get the data, create a report, and send an email. So because each job requires to run at the specific time in the day or in the month and a week, we used to create multiple versions of the same application and then schedule it to run at different time intervals. But with Hangfire, you can actually create one application, configure in the central Hangfire server, and then it will run automatically based on the scheduled time. So please go ahead and explore the Hangfire, and it's very easy to implement, and there are a lot of documentation available. Hope this will help you. Thank you.